Glory Outreach Assembly is an organization we started in 1991, being Africans, with Africans, specifically Kenyans. And having come from a background of a teaching profession, I wanted to have an organization that can provide different aspects, especially of governance and leadership. Because I had seen many indigenous churches in Kenya that there was so much that needed to be done, especially in terms of vision, in terms of planning, in terms of teamwork, in terms of resource mobilization, in general, in terms of governance. I wanted an organization that others would come to benchmark on. And one of the areas where I had seen a big gap in many churches, not only indigenous, even the mainland churches, was in the area of governance in the church. So we decided that we were going to have an independent board of governors who would advise, who would provide oversight. And you see, it is not very easy to have an independent board in a church because most of the casual orientations or expectations is that you will find the same people who are probably pastors or leaders are the same people who form a board. So we went out of our way to source for skill, to source for expertise, to source for talent. And so we have people from different churches, different denominations, who are actually providing their leadership. We have people who are experts in business, that's what they're bringing into GOA. We have people who are financial experts, that's what they're bringing into GOA. We have people from other churches, other denominations.
I'm Dr. Andrew Mwiroriguero. I have a doctorate in leadership and I'm an expert in entrepreneurship. I run several businesses, one of them which is a consultancy which deals with empowering people in terms of leadership and also being able to understand what it takes to be an entrepreneur. I currently serve as the chair of GOA board and very passionate. One of the reasons why I came in as the member of the board is because I strongly believe in GOA mission and vision and what they want to achieve. And I have witnessed a lot of impact that has been created by this ministry. And so when an opportunity came and I felt this was time for me to really jump in and help them to achieve on their mission, because they need people of great will to be part of their ministry, to help them achieve on many things that they have lined up to be able to create more impact, not just in Kenya, but in many African countries that they operate in. And so I would also invite other people of great will to be part of this great ministry, because the impact they are creating in communities is generational. A lot of lives have been changed, and therefore this is an opportunity for all of us to be part of this ministry, because we use a strategy that is called a mile deep and an inch wide, which means they go deeper into creating impacts for the people they interact with. And therefore, it's a great opportunity to be part of this ministry.
And this particular board that has come in has its own strengths and its own giftings. It blends so well in terms of skills and giftings.
My name is Lillian Gishuru. I recently joined the GOA board. I'm excited to be here. I am a Christian. I was, however, raised in the Anglican Church. I still fellowship in the Anglican Church, but that doesn't prevent me from contributing to the Lord's kingdom in a different faith-based ministry. So in terms of who I am, academically, I am trained. I am a licensed attorney here in Kenya. I'm an advocate of the High Court of Kenya, Commissioner for Oaths, and a notary public. And so I'm looking to bring my legal expertise to the board in terms of just making sure the governance aspects of the organization are in order. I am looking to make sure that the regulatory framework is in order, and just that we are operating in the legal environment as is required. And other than that, I am looking forward to enhancing the Lord's kingdom, contributing to sustainability of this ministry, and just touching one life after another in my own small way. I do make a fervent call to all of you to support this ministry. Having been on the inside now, albeit for a couple of months, I've seen the impactful work that they're doing. Please contribute, support this ministry. It goes a long way to many, many, many people out there that really need it. Looking forward to it. Thank you.
My name's Paul Gitonga Kironcho. I'm a banker by profession. I sit in Equity Bank where I work, and I've been a member. I've been a member of the board of the GOA since 2013, and at one point I took over as the chair of the board, and you have seen the GOA grow from that time. In terms of the number of the churches that have the GOA has, we have also seen the GOA grow in terms of membership of the church. We have seen the number of the children that are being supported by compassion arm of the GOA grow. And one of the main motivation of the board when I was a chair was to make the GOA self-sustainable in terms of supporting its programs, and also supporting especially the compassion and the church growth, and also supporting the peace building that has been one of the core things here in Kenya, because GOA is very core to peace, because where there is no peace, there is no growth and there is no development. Now I've continued to be a member of the board after handing over the chair, but I would like to see the sustainability agenda continue to be one of the core agendas of the GOA board. Also accountability in terms of management of the affairs of the GOA, and also we need to see the GOA to be seen as a mirror of what the society want to look like, and the society can also be part of the GOA. I myself am not a member of the GOA. I'm a Methodist in terms of where I go to church, but I also bring my expertise and what I know in terms of finances, banking, also the life experiences, and what I learned from the Methodist Church. I've incorporated it in the GOA to ensure that we receive growth. I will welcome every person, those who want to join GOA as members to join. Those who want to support, let them support. We have 4 pillars that are very critical to us. We have the one I've just talked about, that is the church growth. We have the compassion, and we have the leadership, and whereby we train leaders for tomorrow, because we believe that where there is no leadership, the country is likely to perish. So we train leaders both inside the GOA and also outside the GOA, that's supporting the nation of Kenya and the regions, so that they're able to develop leaders. So we welcome you to join the GOA, either as a member or as a sponsor. You can sponsor one child, 2 children. You can decide to sponsor leadership. You can decide to build churches. You are welcome. GOA is the home for all of us.
The previous board also in the same way. And so I'm very excited with the incoming board, and particularly so thrilled to see the relationship between the outgoing GOA board and the incoming board, and also the continuity, the institutional memory that has been retained by some of the members who were in the previous board, and I'm really excited. These guys help me very much, especially when it comes to looking at the ends as we focus on the means with my management team, as they focus on providing oversight and bringing their expertise. We are very, very thrilled to have financial people, professionals who can even look at an independent audit and interpret, analyze it, people who can bring in plans and even look at our reports. And so it's exciting. So this level of accountability has just made Glory Outreach Assembly a very unique ministry. And therefore, feel free to ask us any question. Feel free to check us out. Feel free to ask us any accountability document. And of course, feel free to invest your financial resources into Glory Outreach Assembly.
Hi everyone, this is Damaris Kabaiko Maina. I am born and brought up in a mainstream church, but I joined GOA through marriage in 2015. And so I've been here for that long. So immediately I got married, I joined the board after 3 years. I joined the board, and yes, I've been serving in the board for that period, the longest time, from 2018, almost end, so I can say from 2019. I am an accountant by profession. I have 14 plus years experience in accounts. The current company that I'm working at, I am the head of finance. The company is called Kida Engineering Works Limited, deals with civil engineering, and so I'm bringing in the accounts expertise. For the past term that I've been serving as a board, because this is my second term, I was assisting the treasurer, the person who was treasurer. Of course, there can be an assistant treasurer, but because she didn't have the background of accounts, so I came in handy to assist at the background. Currently, recently I did tax, and I graduated from JQuat with tax administration, PGD, postgraduate diploma in tax administration. And so this is the expertise that I would bring, because the person that we are having currently as a treasurer is an accountant. So having the the tax part of it, that is something that I can bring in the board. There has been so much development in tax, including the new laws in regards to NGOs, where our church has been, which is now PBO. And so we need to dig deep into this tax and to know the impact, the gaps that we might be having, so that we can close on that. What I've liked about this ministry is, number one, compassion, and the interaction. One feels at home, one feels connected with people, unlike maybe other places where you do not have connection, you do not relate to anything. So that is something that I can talk about. And given that now our church, our ministry is known for compassion majorly, I would call on people to support in regards to the new ventures that we are going, especially sustainability, because we can't be helped forever and ever. So the ministry gets to sustain itself, and also the members do the same. So welcome everyone to support this ministry.
My name is Reverend Phyllis Wageshi Githaiga. I am a board member in GOA, and also I am in the board to represent the department that I had in the head office, which is the stewardship and integrity pillar, aiming to train and develop more leaders who will take up the responsibility of pursuing the Great Commission, especially in the future generation. So we want to make sure that there is no gap for leadership, and therefore we are very intentional in mentoring and developing leaders who will effectively and efficiently serve this ministry. I am also heading the department of, representing the Department of Sustainability in the board, where we are looking forward to achieving a ministry that is financially sustainable, meeting its needs and being able to pursue the Great Commission in all pillars. So we are into real estate, we are into real to businesses that will generate resources and avenue for the ministry. So I am also in the board representing that, because we feel that this ministry needs a lot of money because of the many lives that are being impacted. We have huge budgets in all the pillars, including the leaders we are training. We need a lot of financial resources to support all the pillars, including the compassion and dignity, including the education of our children, including the peace and conflict resolution, and also the sports ministry. So we are trying to look forward to partnerships that can help us to be able to generate income for the ministry, to be able to move to a sustainable future. So my purpose in the board and my focus is to help the board understand that vision, and also be able to come up with policies and systems that will allow this ministry generate the resources that we need. I am also representing nations. GOA is called to the nations of Africa and beyond, and so in partnership with the International Leadership Institute, we are working to train leaders around the African nations, and we have seen a lot of many leaders who are not advantaged coming in this program and getting the training and becoming better leaders. So we are very enthusiastic to training people so that they can be effective in the ministry. We are also working in partnership with Global Servant Leadership, Heart for Pastors, and we want to make sure that the people who are in leadership are doing that out of information, because they are fully trained. I am also the pastor of Glory Outreach Assembly Murera Church, and we are looking forward to your partnerships, even in our churches, to build churches, to expand the vision, and also to buy land so that we can be able to build permanent churches. So apart from that, I am also in the circle, GOA circle, where we are helping our members to save and also to get credit that is able to help them improve their future, in terms of giving them loans that are not charge high interests, and they are able to educate their children, they are able to feed their families, and we just basically want to develop a saving culture so that they can be able to fund their future visions towards financial freedom. I thank you for supporting GOA, and I thank you for the many lives that has been impacted through your support. And I want to also call upon all the people that can be able to help us as we pursue this vision, to join us and to team up with us in all the areas that I've mentioned, and help us to achieve this God-given vision. We welcome you, and we look forward to a greater accomplishments and acceleration through your support.
My name is Dennis Wakaba, a member of Parklers Baptist Church, and I also serve in the GOA board. I'm a board member where I provide the expertise in the area of finance, in the area of tax, and in that space, whole space of the finance aspect of the GOA. My background is in finance, in the same area that I'm providing my expertise on, where I have a history of working in the consultancy, in manufacturing, and I also serve in my church, that is Parklands Baptist Church, the budget and finance team, and as well I oversee the financial aspect of one of the ministries that we have at Parklands Baptist Church. And I really am very excited to serve here and to serve the work of God, to serve the people of God, and to represent God here in the church. Use my marketplace skills here at GOA, and I'm looking forward to an exciting time serving at GOA, whereby we are going to make sure that we provide the appropriate and the so needed oversight in the operations of the GOA, provide insights and provide our expertise to the team, to the overseer, to work harmoniously with the team that is stationed here. And I hope to achieve an exceedingly high level of compliance in the area of taxation, and also to exercise a lot of stewardship on the application of the funds of that our very generous donors provide us with. And I take this opportunity to invite you who's watching this, so that you can partner with us. We look forward to expanding this compassion ministry, restoring dignity into the people that we serve, in the people that we've connected with. And your hand in this is going to count by far. Your hand in this is very important, and your contribution in financial resources would go a long way in expanding the impact and the work that we are doing in this GOA ministry. And we look forward to partnering with you. Do get in touch with us. I believe the details will be provided somewhere on the screen, and we look forward to partnering with you, and welcome on board. Do get in touch with us, and we look forward to your partnering with us. Thank you so much.
Hello and greetings. I am Reverend Fred Okwomi. Currently here at the GA head office, I am serving as the director for GOA discipleship teams. I am excited to also be part of the GOA board of management, which is tasked with overseeing and putting in control checks and balances for the entire ministry. That's a golden opportunity for service to me. My time on the GOA board comes at a very, very, very critical time. A time when the ministry of GOA is going through a transition, a leadership transition, and so mentorship of the next generation of leaders is very, very important. And so I count this as an opportunity for me to learn the GOA brand, learning the entire attitude of the GOA ministry, learning exactly what happens in GOA ministry in preparation for the next phase of leadership. And so just in that the broader perspective, I'm excited not just to be on the GOA board alone, but being on the GOA board as we look into the leadership transition of the ministry into the leadership that will see GOA pursue Vision 2055. And also, it also comes a time when through the government directives, the way GOA is responding to the Great Commission is changing entirely, especially in the compassion ministries. For over a decade now, actually closer to the 33 years that GOA has been in existence, we have had children homes that have picked children from the streets, children from vulnerable families, and brought together in an institutional family, and then they are cared for. But now we are transiting to a point where we are changing the way we care. So now we will not be taking children to our children's homes anymore, to an institutional families, but rather integrating the whole church, the church on the grassroots, the church in the community, to be the center of comprehensive care. And so I'm excited, especially being a representative of the GOA teams that lead the churches on the ground. Every moment, every time, every now and then, thinking about how is it that we can now prepare GOA churches to start caring for the vulnerable, to start caring for the orphans, to start caring for the widows in the community. In a nutshell, bringing the entire bigger picture of the ministry of Jesus to the church, where each and everything, everybody that interacted with Jesus, his life was changed. And so now bringing the church to that perspective, and that is going to be a very, 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 a very, very good thing for us. One of the things I think I bring on board as I join GOA, the GOA governance board, is that fresh and young leadership, the mind that is ready to learn, the mind that is ready to bring about transformation, and the young and creative energy and ideas that the young people have in the leadership, where we are not just thinking about doing church traditionally, but rather bringing up church in a way that will be more relevant to the community, while at the same time making sure that the vision that GOA has been given from God, of Matthew 28:19 and 20, going to the nations and making disciples, remains at the core of each and every creative idea that we do. And so as we come in with all these ideas, it all leads that we are actually going to a point where the spectrum of partnership with GOA is going to expand very, very, very dynamically, where the opportunities of partnership are going to grow, because with every creative idea, we are creating a front of partnership. With every new idea that comes, we are creating a point of synergy where you, with your resources, your energy, and your time, you will find a point to plug into the GOA vision. And so I want to take this opportunity to welcome you on board. Come and let's work together for the sake of the body of Christ here in Africa and to the ends of the nations, through the vision of GOA that aims to create, to develop fully mature disciples who are being driven compassionately from within, like the model of Jesus, and all they have is the godly zeal and the desire to bring a positive change to the globe. So I want to welcome you on board the GOA ship, so that we make this thing happen to the glory and the honor of Jesus.
In the US, we have GOA USA, and we have another board there for GOA USA, equally competent. In Switzerland, we have a GOA board for GOA Switzerland, equally competent. And with these professionals, these independent people, GOA becomes the ministry and the organization in Africa that you want to give your donations to, that you want to volunteer to work with, that you want to come and support and become part of this movement, so that we can together obey the Great Commission and create mature disciples who will compassionately serve as they bring positive change. Thank you. God bless you. Now you know our team. Thank you.